Section 43 of Ulysses. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Ulysses by James Joyce. Episode 15. Circe. Part 5. The door opens. Bella Cohen, a massive whore mistress, enters. She is dressed in a three-quarter ivory gown, fringed round the hem with tasselled selvage, and cools herself flirting a black horn fan, like Minnie Hawke in Carmen. On her left hand are wedding and keeper rings. Her eyes are deeply carboned. She has a sprouting moustache. Her olive face is heavy, slightly sweated, and full-nosed with orange-tainted nostrils. She has large, pendant beryl eardrops. Bella.
My word, I'm all of a muck sweat.
She glances round her at the couples. Then her eyes rest on Bloom with hard insistence. Her large fan winnows wind towards her heated face, neck, and embonpoint. Her falcon eyes glitter. The fan, flirting quickly, then slowly.
Married, I see.
Bloom.
Yes, partly. I have mislaid.
The fan, half opening, then closing.
And the missus is master. Petticoat government.
Bloom looks down with a sheepish grin.
That is so.
The fan, folding together, rests against her left eardrop.
Have you forgotten me?
Yes. Yo.
The fan, folded akimbo against her waist.
Is me her was you dreamed before? Was then she him you a since knew? Am all them and the same now we?
Bella approaches, gently tapping with the fan. Bloom, wincing.
Powerful being. In my eyes, read that slumber which women love.
The fan, tapping.
We have met. You are mine. It is fate.
Exuberant female.
Cowed.
Enormously I desiderate your domination. I am exhausted, abandoned, no more young. I stand, so to speak, with an unposted letter bearing the extra regulation fee before the too-late box of the General Post Office of human life. The door and window open at a right angle, cause a draft of 32 feet per second, according to the law of falling bodies. I have felt this instant a twinge of sciatica in my left gluteal muscle. It runs in our family. Poor dear papa, a widower, was a regular barometer from it. He believed in animal heat. A skin of tabby lined his winter waistcoat. Near the end, remembering King David and the Sunamite, he shared his bed with Athos, faithful after death. A dog's spittle, as you probably...
He winces. Richie Golding, bag-weighted, passes the door.
Marking his catch, best value in dub, fed for princes, liver and kidney.
The fan, tapping.
All things end. Be mine now.
Bloom, undecided.
All now? I should not have parted with my talisman. Rain, exposure at dewfall on the sea rocks, a peccadillo at my time of life. Every phenomenon has a natural cause.
The fan points downwards slowly.
You may.
Bloom looks downwards and perceives her unfastened bootlace.
We are observed.
The fan points downwards quickly.
You must.
Bloom, with desire, with reluctance.
I can make a true black knot. Learned when I served my time and worked the mail order line for Kellett's. Experienced hand. Every knot says a lot. Let me, in courtesy, I knelt once before today. Ah,
Bella raises her gown slightly, and, steadying her pose, lifts to the edge of a chair a plump buskined hoof and a full pastern, silk-socked. Bloom, stiff-legged, ageing, bends over her hoof, and with gentle fingers draws out and in her laces, murmurs lovingly,
To be a shoe-fitter in Manfields was my love's young dream, the darling joys of sweet button-hooking. To lace up, criss-crossed to knee-length, the dressy kid footwear, satin-lined, so incredibly, impossibly small, of Clyde Road ladies. Even their Wex model Raymond I visited daily to admire her cobweb hose and stick of rhubarb toe, as worn in Paris.
The hoof.
Smell my hot goat hide, feel my royal wet.
Bloom, cross-lacing.
Too tight?
The hoof.
If you bungle, Handy Andy, I'll kick your football in.
Not to lace the wrong eyelet as I did the night of the bazaar dance. Bad luck. Hooked in wrong tash of her, person you mentioned. That night she met. Now.
He knots the lace. Bella places her foot on the floor. Bloom raises his head. Her heavy face, her eyes strike him in mid-brow. His eyes grow dull, darker, and pouched. His nose thickens. Bloom mumbles,
Awaiting your further orders, we remain, gentlemen.
Bellow, with a hard basilisk stare, in a baritone voice.
Hound of dishonor.
Bloom, infatuated.
Empress.
Bellow, his heavy cheek-chops sagging.
Adorer of the adulterous rump.
Bloom, plaintively.
Hugeness.
Dung devourer.
Bloom, with sinews semi-flexed.
Magnificence.
Bellow.
Down.
He taps her on the shoulder with his fan.
Incline feet forward. Slide left foot 1 pace back. You will fall. You are falling. On the hands. Down.
Bloom, her eyes upturned in the sign of admiration, closing. Yaps.
Truffles.
With a piercing epileptic cry, she sinks on all fours, grunting, snuffling, rooting at his feet, then lies shamming dead, with eyes shut tight, trembling eyelids, bowed upon the ground in the attitude of most excellent master. Bellow, with bobbed hair, purple gills, fit moustache rings round his shaven mouth, in mountaineer's puttees, green silver-buttoned coat, sports skirt, and alpine hat, with moorcock's feather, his hands stuck deep in his breeches pockets, places his heel on her neck and grinds it in.
Footstool, feel my entire weight. Bow, bond slave, before the throne of your despot's glorious heels, so glistening in their proud erectness.
Bloom, enthralled, bleats.
I promise never to disobey.
Bellow, laughs loudly.
Holy smoke, you little know what's in store for you. I'm the Tartar, to settle your little lot and break you in. I'll bet Kentucky cocktails all around I shame it out of you, old son. Cheek me, I dare you, if you do tremble in anticipation of heel discipline to be inflicted in gym costume.
Bloom creeps under the sofa and peeps out through the fringe. Zoe, widening her slip to screen her.
She's not here.
Bloom, closing her eyes.
She's not here.
Florrie, hiding her with her gown.
She didn't mean it, Mr. Bellow. She'll be good, sir.
Kitty.
Don't be too hard on her, Mr. Bellow. Sure you won't, ma'am, sir.
Bellow, coaxingly.
Come, ducky dear, I want a word with you, darling, just to administer correction. Just a little heart-to-heart talk, sweetie.
Bloom puts out her timid head.
There's a good girlie now.
Bellow grabs her hair violently and drags her forward.
I only want to correct you for your own good on a soft, safe spot. How's that tender behind? Oh, ever so gently, pet. Begin to get ready.
Bloom, fainting.
Don't tear my...
Bellow, savagely.
The nose ring, the pliers, the bastinado, the hanging hook, the knout I'll make out of you. Kiss while the flutes play, like the Nubian slave of old. You're in for it this time. I'll make you remember me for the balance of your natural life.
His forehead veins swollen, his face congested.
I shall sit on your ottoman saddleback every morning after my thumping good breakfast of Masterson's fat ham rashers and a bottle of Guinness's porter. and suck the thumping good stock exchange cigar while I read the licensed victualler's gazette. Very possibly I shall have you slaughtered and skewered in my stables and enjoy a slice of you, with crisp crackling from the baking tin, basted and baked, like suckling pig, with rice and lemon or currant sauce. It will hurt you.
He twists her arm. Bloom squeals, turning turtle.
Don't be cruel, nurse. Don't.
Bellow, twisting.
Another.
Oh, it's hell itself. Every nerve in my body aches like mad.
Goodbye, the rumping, jumping general. That's the best bit of news I've heard these 6 weeks. Here, don't keep me waiting, damn you.
He slaps her face.
You're after hitting me. I'll tell.
Hold him down, girls, till I squat on him.
Zoe.
Yes, walk on him. I will.
Florrie.
I will. Don't be greedy.
Kitty.
No, me. Lend him to me.
The brothel cook, Mrs. Keogh, wrinkled, grey-bearded, in a greasy bib, men's grey and green socks and brogues, flour smeared, a rolling-pin stuck with raw pastry in her bare red arm and hand, appears at the door. Mrs. Keogh, ferociously.
Can I help?
They hold and pinion Bloom. Bellow squats with a grunt on Bloom's upturned face, puffing cigar smoke, nursing a fat leg.
I see Keating Clay is elected vice chairman of the Richmond Asylum. And by the by, Guinness's preference shares are at 16.75. Curse me for a fool that didn't buy that lot Craig and Gardner told me about. Just my infernal luck, curse it. And that goddamn outsider throwaway at 20-1.
He quenches his cigar angrily on Bloom's ear.
Where's that goddamn cursed ashtray?
Bloom, goaded, buttock smothered.
Oh, monsters! Cruel one!
Ask for that every 10 minutes. Beg. Pray for it as you never prayed before.
He thrusts out a figged fist and foul cigar.
Here, kiss that. Both. Kiss.
He throws a leg astride, and, pressing with horseman's knees, calls in a hard voice,
Gee up, a cock horse to Banbury Cross. I'll ride him for the Eclipse Stakes.
He bends sideways and squeezes his mount's testicles roughly, shouting,
Ho! Off we pop. I'll nurse you in proper fashion.
He horse rides cock horse, leaping in the saddle.
The lady goes a pace, and the coachman goes a trot, and the gentleman goes a gallop, a gallop, a gallop, a gallop.
Florrie pulls at Bellow.
Let me on him now. You had enough. I asked before you.
Zoe pulling at Florrie.
Me! Are you not finished with him yet, succoress?
Bloom stifling.
Can't.
Well, I'm not. Wait.
He holds in his breath.
Curse it, here. This bung's about to burst.
He uncorks himself behind, then, contorting his features, farts loudly.
Take that.
He recorks himself.
Yes, by jingo, 16.75.
Bloom, a sweat breaking out over him.
Not man.
He sniffs.
Woman.
Bellow stands up.
No more blow hot and cold. What you longed for has come to pass. Henceforth you are unmanned and mine in earnest, a thing under the yoke. Now for your punishment, Frock. You will shed your male garments. You understand, Ruby Cohen, and don that shot silk luxuriously rustling over head and shoulders. And quickly, too.
Silk, mistress said.
Shrinks.
Oh, crinkly, scrapey. Must I tip-touch it with my nails?
As they are now, so will you be.
Points to his whores.
Wigged, singed, perfume sprayed, rice powdered, with smooth shaven armpits. Tape measurements will be taken next to your skin. You will be laced with cruel force in device-like corsets of soft dove coutil, with whalebone busk to the diamond-trimmed pelvis, the absolute outside edge, while your figure, plumper than when at large, will be restrained in net-tight frocks, pretty 2-ounce petticoats and fringes and things stamped, of course, with my house flag. Creations of lovely lingerie for Alice, and nice scent for Alice. Alice will feel the pull. Martha and Mary will be a little chilly at first in such delicate thigh casing, but the frilly flimsiness of lace round your bare knees will remind you.
Bloom, a charming soubrette with dauby cheeks, mustard hair, and large male hands and nose, leering mouth.
I tried her things on only twice, a small prank in Hollis Street. When we were hard up, I washed them to save the laundry bill. My own shirts I turned, it was the purest thrift.
Bellow jeers.
Little jobs that made Mother pleased, eh? And showed off coquettishly in your domino at the mirror behind close-drawn blinds, your unskirted thighs and headcoats udders and various poses of surrender, eh? I have to laugh. That second-hand black opera top shift. And short trunk-led naughties all split up the stitches at her last rape that Mrs. Miriam Dandrade sold you from the Shelburne Hotel, eh?
Miriam. Black. Demi-mondaine.
It's Christ almighty, it's too tickling this. You were a nice-looking Miriam when you clipped off your backgate hairs and lay swooning in the thing across the bed as Mrs. Dandrade, about to be violated by Lieutenant Smythe, Mr. Philip Augustus Blockwell, M.P., Signor Lacci d'Aremo, the robust tenor, Blue-Eyed Bert, the lift boy, Henry Fleury of Gordon Bennett fame, Sheridan the quadroon Croesus, the varsity wet Bob 8 from Old Trinity, Ponto her splendid Newfoundland, and Bob's Dowager Duchess of Manor Hamilton. Christ, wouldn't it make a Siamese cat laugh?
Bloom, her hands and features working.
It was Gerald converted me to be a true corset lover when I was female impersonator in the high school play, Vice Versa. It was dear Gerald. He got that kink, fascinated by sister stays. Now, dearest Gerald uses pinky grease paint and gilds his eyelids. Cult of the beautiful.
Bellow, with wicked glee.
Beautiful! Give us a breather when you took your seat with womanish care, lifting your billowy flounces on the smooth-worn throne.
Science, to compare the various joys we each enjoy.
Earnestly.
And really, it's better the position, because often I used to wet.
No insubordination. The sawdust is there in the corner for you. I gave you strict instructions, didn't I? Do it standing, sir. I'll teach you to behave like a gentleman. If I catch a trace of your swaddles, ha-ha, by the ass of the Dorans, you'll find I'm a martinet. The sins of your past are rising against you, many hundreds.
The sins of the past, in a medley of voices.
He went through a form of clandestine marriage with at least one woman in the shadow of the Black Church. Unspeakable messages he telephoned mentally to Miss Dunn at an address in Dollier Street, while he presented himself indecently to the instrument in the call box. By word and deed he frankly encouraged the nocturnal strumpet to deposit fecal and other matter in an unsanitary outhouse attached to empty premises. In 5 public conveniences he wrote penciled messages offering his nuptial partner to all strong-membered males. And by the offensively smelling vitriol works did he not pass night after night, by loving courting couples to see if and what and how much he could see? Did he not lie in bed, the gross bore, gloating over a nauseous fragment of well-used toilet paper presented to him by a nasty harlot, stimulated by gingerbread and a postal order?
Was that the most revolting piece of obscenity in all your career of crime? Go the whole hog. Puke it out. Be candid for once.
Mute, inhuman faces throng forward, leering, vanishing, gibbering. Booloo-hoom. Poldy-cock, bootlaces a penny, Cassidy's hag, blind stripling, Larry Rhinoceros, the girl, the woman, the whore, the other, the...
Don't ask me. Our mutual faith. Pleasant Street. I only thought the half of the... I swear on my sacred oath.
Answer, repugnant wretch. I insist on knowing. Tell me something to amuse me. Smut, or a bloody good ghost story, or a line of poetry. Quick, quick, quick. Where? How? What time? With how many? I give you just 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Bloom, docile, gurgles.
I re-pug-nosed and re-repugnant.
Oh, get out, you skunk. Hold your tongue. Speak when you're spoken to.
Master.
Bows.
Mistress. Man-tamer.
He lifts his arms. His bangle bracelets fill. Bellow, satirically.
By day you yourselves and bat our smelling underclothes also when we ladies are unwell, and swab out our latrines with dress pinned up and a dishclout tied to your tail. Won't that be nice?
He places a ruby ring on her finger.
And there now, with this ring I thee own. Say thank you, mistress.
Thank you, mistress.
You will make the beds, get my tub ready, empty the piss pots in the different rooms, including old Miss Keogh's, the cook's, a sandy one. Aye, and rinse the 7 of them well, mind, or lap it up like champagne. Drink me piping hot. Hop! You will dance attendance, or I'll lecture you on your misdeeds, Miss Ruby, and spank your bare butt right well, miss, with a hairbrush. You'll be taught the error of your ways. At night, your well-creamed braceleted hands will wear 43-button gloves now powdered with talc, and having delicately scented fingertips. For such favors knights of old laid down their lives. My boys will be no end charmed to see you so ladylike, the colonel above all, when they come here the night before the wedding to fondle my new attraction in gilded heels. First I'll have a go at you myself. A man I know on the turf named Charles Alberta Marsh. I was in bed with him just now, and another gentleman out of the Hanover and Pettibag office is on the lookout for a maid of all work and a short knock. Swell the bust, smile, droop shoulders. What offers?
He points.
For that lot, trained by owner to fetch and carry, basket in mouth.
He bares his arm and plunges it, elbow deep, in Bloom's vulva.
There's fine depth for you. What, boys, that give you a hard-on?
He shoves his arm in a bidder's face.
Here, wet the deck and wipe it round.
A bidder.
A florin?
Dillon's lackey rings his handbell.
Brang!
A voice.
1 and 8 too much.
Charles Alberta Marsh.
Must be virgin. Good breath. Clean.
Bellow gives a rap with his gavel.
2 bar. Rock-bottom figure and cheap at the price. 14 hands high. Touch and examine his points. Handle him. This downy skin, these soft muscles, these tender flesh. And if I had only my gold piercer here, and quite easy to milk. 3 new-laid gallons a day. A pure stock-getter. Due to lay within the hour. His sire's milk record was 1,000 gallons of whole milk in 40 weeks. Whoa, my jewel. Beg up. Whoa!
He brands his initial, C, on Bloom's croup.
So, warranted Cohen. What advance on 2 bob, gentlemen?
A dark-visaged man, in disguised accent.
£100 sterling.
Voices, subdued.
For the Caliph, Harun al-Rashid.
Bellow, gaily.
Right, let them all come. The scanty, daringly short skirt riding up at the knee to show a peep of white pantalette is a potent weapon, and transparent stockings, emerald gartered, with the long straight seam trailing up beyond the knee, appeal to the better instincts of the blasé man about town. Learn the smooth mincing walk on 4-inch Louis Kahn's heels, the Grecian bend with provoking croup, the thighs fluescent, knees modestly kissing. Bring all your powers of fascination to bear on them. Pander to their Gomorrhan vices.
Bloom, bends his blushing face into his armpit, and simpers with forefinger in mouth.
Oh, I know what you're hinting at now.
What else are you good for, an impotent thing like you?
He stoops, and, peering, pokes with his fan rudely under the fat suet folds of Bloom's haunches.
Up, up, Manx cat, what have we here? Where's your curly teapot gone to, or who docked it on you, cocky Ollie? Sing, birdie, sing. It's as limp as a boy of 6's doing his poolie behind a cart. Buy a bucket or sell your pump. Can you do a man's job?
Eccles Street.
Bellow, sarcastically.
I wouldn't hurt your feelings for the world, but there's a man of brawn in possession there. The tables are turned, my gay young fellow. He is something like a full-grown outdoor man. Well for you, you muff, if you had that weapon with knobs and lumps and warts all over it. He's shot as bolt, I can tell you. Foot to foot, knee to knee, belly to belly, bubs to breasts. He's no eunuch. A shock of red hair he has sticking out of him behind him like a furze bush. Wait for 9 months, my lad. Holy ginger, it's kicking and coughing up and down in her guts already. That makes you wild, don't it? Touches the spot.
He spits in contempt.
Spittoon!
I was indecently treated. I informed the police. £100, unmentionable.
Would if you could, lame duck. A downpour we want, not your drizzle.
To drive me mad. Moll, I forgot. Forgive. Moll, we, still...
No, Leopold Bloom, all is changed by woman's will since you slept horizontal in Sleepy Hollow, your night of 20 years. Return and see.
Old Sleepy Hollow calls over the wold.
Rip Van Wink! Rip Van Winkle!
Bloom, in tattered moccasins with a rusty fowling piece, tiptoeing, finger-tipping, his haggard, bony, bearded face peering through the diamond panes, cries out,
I see her! It's she! The first night at Matt Dillon's. But that dress, the green, and her hair is dyed gold, and he...
Ho, ho, ho! That's your daughter, you owl, with a Mullinger student.
Millie Bloom, fair-haired, green-vested, slim-sandalled, her blue scarf in the sea wind simply swirling, breaks from the arms of her lover and calls, her young eyes wonder-wide.
My, it's Papli. But, oh, Papli, how old you've grown.
Changed, eh? Our whatnot, our writing table where we never wrote, Aunt Haggerty's armchair, our classic reprints of old masters. A man and his men friends are living there in clover. The Cuckoo's Rest, why not? How many women had you, eh, following them up dark streets, flat-foot, exciting them by your smothered grunts? What, you male prostitute? Blameless dames with parcels of groceries, turnabout, sauce for the goose, my gander-o.
Bellow, cuttingly.
Their heel marks will stamp the brusselet carpet you bought at Wren's auction. In their horseplay with Moll, the romp to find the buck flea in their breeches, they will deface your little statue you carried home in the rain for art's sake. They will violate the secrets of your bottom drawer. Pages will be torn from your handbook of astronomy to make them pipe spills. And they will spit in your 10-shilling brass fender from Hampton Leadham's.
10 and 6. The act of low scoundrels. Let me go. I will return. I will prove.
A voice.
Swear!
Bloom clenches his fists and crawls forward, a bowie knife between his teeth.
As a paying guest or a kept man, too late. You have made your second-best bed, and others must lie in it. Your epitaph is written. You are down and out, and don't you forget it, old bean.
Justice! All Ireland versus one. Has nobody...
He bites his thumb.
Die and be damned to you if you have any sense of decency or grace about you. I can give you a rare old wine that'll send you skipping to hell and back. Sign a will and leave us any coin you have. If you have none, see you damn well get it, steal it, rob it. We'll bury you in our shrubbery jakes where you'll be dead and dirty with old Chuck Corn, my step-nephew I married, the bloody old gouty procurator and sodomite with a crick in his neck, and my mother 10 or 11 husbands, whatever the buggers' names were, suffocated in the one cesspool.
He explodes in a loud, phlegmy laugh.
We'll manure you, Mr. Flower.
He pipes scoffingly.
Bye-bye, Poldy, bye-bye, Popley.
Bloom clasps his head.
My willpower, memory, I have sinned, I have
He weeps tearlessly. Bello sneers.
Cry, baby, crocodile tears.
Bloom, broken, closely veiled for the sacrifice, sobs, his face to the earth. The passing bell is heard. Dark, shawled figures of the circumcised, in sackcloth and ashes, stand by the wailing wall. M. Shalomowitz, Joseph Goldwater, Moses Herzog, Harris Rosenberg, M. Moisel, J. Gitron, Minnie Watchman, P. Mastiansky, the Reverend Leopold Abramovich, Chazen. With swaying arms they wail in pneuma over the recreant Bloom. The circumcised, in dark guttural chant, as they cast dead sea-fruit upon him, no flowers.
Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Voices, sighing.
So he's gone. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Bloom? Never heard of him. No. Queer kind of chap. There's the widow. That so? Ah, yes.
From the sooty pyre the flame of gum camphire ascends. The pall of incense smoke screens and disperses. Out of her oak frame a nymph with hair unbound, lightly clad in tea-brown art colours, descends from her grotto, and passing under interlacing yews, stands over Bloom. The yews, their leaves whispering.
Sister, our sister, shh.
The nymph, softly.
Mortal.
Kindly.
Nay, dost not weepest?
Bloom crawls jellily forward under the boughs streaked by sunlight, with dignity.
This position, I felt it was expected of me. Force of habit.
The nymph.
Mortal, you found me in evil company. High-kickers, coasters, picnic-makers, pugilists, popular generals, immoral panto boys in flesh tights and the nifty shimmy dancers, La Aurora and Carini, musical act, the hit of the century. I was hidden in cheap pink paper that smelt of rock oil. I was surrounded by the stale smut of clubmen, stories to disturb callow youth, ads for transparency, chewed-up dice and bust pads, proprietary articles, and why wear a toss with testimonial from ruptured gentlemen? Useful hints to the married.
Bloom lifts a turtle head towards her lap.
We have met before, on another star.
The nymph, sadly.
Rubber goods. Never rip brand as applied to the aristocracy. Corsets for men, IKEA fits or money refounded. Unsolicited testimonials for Professor Waldman's wonderful chest exuber. My bust development 4 inches in 3 weeks, reports Mrs. Gus Rublin with photo.
You mean photo bits?
I do. You bore me away, framed me in oak and tinsel, set me above your marriage couch. Unseen one summer eve, you kissed me in 4 places, and with loving pencil you shaded my eyes, my bosom, and my shame.
Bloom humbly kisses her long hair.
Your classic curves, beautiful, immortal. I was glad to look on you, to praise you, a thing of beauty, almost to pray.
During dark nights I heard your praise.
Yes, yes. You mean that sleep reveals the worst side of everyone, children perhaps excepted. I know I fell out of bed, or rather was pushed. Steel wine is said to cure snoring. For the rest, there is that English invention, pamphlet of which I received some days ago, incorrectly addressed. It claims to afford a noiseless, inoffensive vent.
He sighs.
'Twas ever thus. Frailty, thy name is marriage.
The nymph, her fingers in her ears.
Any words? They are not in my dictionary.
You understood them?
The ewes. The nymph covers her face with her hands.
What have I not seen in that chamber? What must my eyes look down on?
I know.
Apologetically.
Soiled personal linen, wrong side up with care. The quoits are loose. From Gibraltar by long sea long ago.
The nymph bends her head.
Worse, worse.
Bloom reflects precautiously.
That antiquated commode, it wasn't her weight. She scaled just 11 stone 9. She put on 9 pounds after weaning. It was a crack and want of glue. Eh? And that absurd orange-keyed utensil, which has only one handle.
The sound of a waterfall is heard in bright cascade. The ewes mingling their boughs.
Listen. Whisper. She's right, our sister. We grew by Powerlifuka waterfall. We give shade on languorous summer days.
John Wise Nolan, in the background, in Irish National Forester's uniform, doffs his plumed hat.
Prosper. Give shade on languorous days, trees of Ireland.
The ewes, murmuring.
Who came to Powerlifuka with the high school excursion? Who left his nut-questing classmates to seek our shade?
Bloom, scared.
High School of Pula? Nemno? Not in full possession of faculties. Concussion. Run over by tram.
The echo.
Sam.
Bloom, pigeon-breasted, bottle-shouldered, padded, in nondescript, juvenile, grey and black striped suit, too small for him. White tennis shoes, bordered stockings with turnover tops, and a red school cap with badge.
I was in my teens, a growing boy. A little then sufficed, a jolting car, the mingling odors of the ladies' cloakroom and lavatory, the throng, penned tight on the old royal stairs, for they love crushes, instinct of the herd, and the dark sex-smelling theatre unbridles vice, even a price list of their hosiery. And then the heat. There were sunspots that summer, end of school and tipsy cake, halcyon days.
Halcyon days. High school boys in blue and white football jerseys and shorts. Master Donald Turnbull, Master Abraham Chatterton, Master Owen Goldberg, Master Jack Meredith, Master Percy Apjohn, stand in a clearing of the trees and shout to Master Leopold Bloom. The halcyon days.
Mackerel. Live us again. Hooray!
They cheer.
Hooray!
Bloom, hobbledy-hoy, warm-gloved, mama-mufflered, starred with spent snowballs, struggles to rise.
Again! I feel 16. What a lark! Let ring all the bells in Montague Street.
He cheers feebly.
Hurrah for the high school!
The echo.
Foo!
The ewes, rustling.
She's right, our sister. Whisper.
Whispered kisses are heard in all the wood. Faces of hamadryads peep out from the boles and among the leaves, and break, blossoming into bloom.
Who profaned our silent shade?
The nymph, coyly, through parting fingers.
There? In the open air?
The ewes, sweeping downward.
Sister, yes, and on a virgin sward.
The waterfall. The nymph, with wide fingers.
Oh, infamy!
Bloom.
I was precocious. Youth, the fauna. I sacrificed to the god of the forest. The flowers that bloom in the spring. It was pairing time. Capillary attraction is a natural phenomenon. Lottie Clark, flaxen-haired. I saw at her night toilette through ill-closed curtains with poor Popper's opera glasses. The wanton ate grass wildly. She rolled downhill at Rialto Bridge to tempt me with her flow of animal spirits. She climbed their crooked tree, and a saint couldn't resist it. The demon possessed me. Besides, Who saw?
Staggering Bob, a white-polled calf, thrusts a ruminating head with humid nostrils through the foliage. Large teardrops rolling from his prominent eyes, snivels.
Me, see?
Simply satisfying a need,
with pathos.
No girl would when I went girling. Too ugly, they wouldn't play.
High on Ben Howth, through rhododendrons, a nanny goat passes, plump-uddered, butty-tailed, dropping currants. The nanny goat bleats.
Nanny.
Bloom, hatless, flushed, covered with burrs of thistledown and gorse-spine.
Regularly engaged. Circumstances alter cases.
He gazes intently downwards on the water.
32 head over heels per second. Press nightmare. Giddy Elijah. Fall from cliff. Sad end of government printer's clerk.
Through silver silent summer air the dummy of Bloom, rolled in a mummy, rolls rotatingly from the Lion's Head cliff into the purple waiting waters. The dummy mummy. Far out in the bay, between Bailey and Kish lights, the Erin's king sails, sending a broadening plume of coal smoke from her funnel towards the land. Councillor Nanetti, alone on deck, in dark alpaca, yellow kite-faced, his hand in his waistcoat opening, declaims,
"When my country takes her place among the nations of the earth, then, and not till then, let my epitaph be written. I have—"
Done.
The nymph, loftily.
We immortals, as you saw today, have not such place, and no here there either. We are stone cold and pure. We eat electric light.
She arches her body in lascivious crispation, placing her forefinger in her mouth.
Spoke to me, heard from behind. How then could you—
Bloom, pawing the heather abjectly.
Oh, I have been a perfect pig. Enemas, too, I have administered. 1/3 of a pint of quassia, to which add a tablespoonful of rock salt. Up the fundament, ha! With Hamilton Long's syringe, the lady's friend.
In my presence, the powder puff.
She blushes and makes a knee.
And the rest?
Bloom, dejected.
Yes, Peccavi, I have paid homage to that living altar where the back changes name.
With sudden fervour.
For why should the dainty, scented, jewelled hand, the hand that rules—
Figures wind serpenting in slow woodland pattern around the tree stems, cooeeing. The voice of Kitty in the thicket.
Show us one of them cushions.
The voice of Florrie.
Here.
A grouse wings clumsily through the underwood. The voice of Lynch in the thicket.
Phew, piping hot.
The voice of Zoe from the thicket.
Came from a hot place.
The voice of Virag, a bird chief, blue-streaked and feathered in war panoply, with his assegai, striding through a crackling canebrake over beech-mast and acorns.
Hot! Hot! Where's Sitting Bull?
Bloom.
It overpowers me, the warm impress of her warm form. Even to sit where a woman has sat, especially with divaricated thighs, as though to grant the last favors, most especially with previously well-uplifted white sateen coat-pans. So womanly, full, it fills me full.
The waterfall. The ewes.
Shh! Sister, speak!
The nymph, eyeless, in nun's white habit, coif, and huge winged wimple, softly with remote eyes.
Tranquilla Convent, Sister Agatha, Mount Carmel, the apparitions of Knock and Lourdes, no more desire.
She reclines her head, sighing.
Only the ethereal, where dreamy, creamy gull waves o'er the water stall.
Bloom half rises, his back trouser button snaps. The button.
Beep.
2 sluts of the coombe dance rainily by, shawled, yelling flatly,
Oh, Leopold lost the pin in his drawers. He didn't know what to do to keep it up, to keep it up.
Bloom, coldly.
You have broken the spell, the last straw. If there were only ethereal, where would you all be? Postulants and novices, shy but willing like an ass pissing.
The yews, their silver foil of leaves precipitating, their skinny arms aging and swaying.
Deciduously.
The nymph, her features hardening, gropes in the folds of her habit.
Sacrilege! To attempt my virtue!
A large, moist stain appears on her robe.
Sully my innocence! You are not fit to touch the garment of a pure woman.
She clutches again in her robe.
Wait! Satan, you'll sing no more love songs. Amen, 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 amen!
She draws a poignard, and, clad in the sheath mail of an elected knight of 9, strikes at his loins.
Nicum!
Bloom starts up, seizes her hand.
Hoy, Nimbercata, cat o' 9 lives. Fair play, madam. No pruning knife. The fox and the grapes, is it? What do you lack with your barbed wire? Crucifix not thick enough?
He clutches her veil.
A holy abbot you want, or Brophy, the lame gardener, or the spoutless statue of the water carrier, or good mother Alphonsus, eh, Reynard?
The nymph, with a cry, flees from him unveiled, her plaster cast cracking, a cloud of stench escaping from the cracks.
Polly!
Bloom calls after her.
As if you didn't get it on the double yourselves. No jerks and multiple mucosities all over you. I tried it. Your strength, our weakness. What's our stud fee? What will you pay on the nail? You fee men dancers on the Riviera, I read.
The fleeing nymph raises a keen.
Eh? I have 16 years of black slave labor behind me, and would a jury give me 5 shillings alimony tomorrow, eh? Fool someone else, not me.
He sniffs.
Rut, onions, stale, sulphur, grease.
End of section 43.